G'day, welcome back to another episode of TOGL. Well, it's actually been a full week, 7 days since I was down here and I took the four sides off this log. And it just got too dark, I couldn't get any more done, so I just left it. Now in last week's video you would have noticed that these little cracks in the sapwood were there. That was fine, because most of that sapwood won't get used anyway, but in the last 7 days since taking the sides off, you can see some of these really big cracks that have come through. That means I'm actually going to lose more of this timber than I had hoped due to cracking and stuff. But because we're only after 100 mil wide planks by 20 mil thick, there's a lot of places where I will still get those planks out. So all down through here, and it won't be too much of an issue. So I will still get enough timber out of this, I reckon. I just won't get as much as I thought. First thing I want to do though is I'm just going to quickly run the blade sharpener over the bandsaw blade, make sure she's nice and sharp, and then we'll get into this. So basically all I'm going to do is I'll get the blade level with this, and then we're just going to drop 20, take a slice, 20 mil slice, 20 mil slice. We'll just keep taking the slices off. Once I've got them all off, then I'll stack them up again like you saw me do the other week, but they'll all be stacked vertically, and then I'll come down 100 slice, 100 slice, 100 slice, and then that'll give us the remainder of our deck treads that we need. Hopefully we'll have enough. Let's get this sharpened. So some of you who have been following this channel for a while would have seen me do this before. So we just get this into the jig. Okay. Start up the generator, and then I can get the 200 and something teeth that are on this. I think it's 220 odd teeth sharpened. Well, that's it. The log's all milled up. With the two smaller logs that I did last week, and most of the log that was here, that block I started with this morning, I ended up with 72 planks at the 100 by 20. Now as I was getting down and realised I was going to have enough, I then decided to cut the remainder of that block of wood on there up into some more 2x4s. They're actually 50 by 100 mil. And I ended up getting 12 of those out of that big block of wood, as well as all the rest of the decking. So this is good, because these are the ones that I'm going to need for rafters when I do put the roof on. So I figured, well, I might as well get them cut now too. The timber's there. It's raining on and off today. The weather's getting a little bit warmer, Still put the fire on first thing in the morning, but it is starting to warm up a little bit. There's a lot of flowers out. I'm starting to see some bumblebees around, that sort of thing. So spring's trying. We just need to get rid of that really bad wind and the rain. We just need it to dry up a bit. So I'm going to get this clean, take this up and have some lunch, then I'll come back, grab this. Now all of the offcuts, I'll be back down here later this afternoon, and I'm going to start slicing all the offcuts up into pieces about that long on the drop saw. I'll show you that, because that ends up being my firewood and kindling and stuff, so nothing goes to waste. It's really good. Anyway, I've got to get this cleaned up and go and have some lunch. Well, the weather just got too bad yesterday, and I had to call it a day, so I'm back down here today. All of this timber here is all just offcuts, bits that split, bits that weren't quite the right size. So I'm going to get the Jenny on, and I'll use my drop saw here, and I'll just chop all this up into segments about yay long. It'll make good firewood and kindling and that sort of thing. So yeah, good day yesterday. We've got some good timber out of it. Today I just got to do a bit of tidy up, bit of clean up. It's still blowing an absolute gale. We're getting the odd rain shower through. It's just really shitty weather. So anyway, I'll make the most of it, get some of this tidied up. Well, as you can see, nothing goes to waste. It either ends up being kindling or firewood, or we are able to utilise it in building structures and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I've chopped up enough of that for now, taken 2 loads up the top, and time to get on with some other things. I've still got an hour or 2 of light left this afternoon, so we'll see what I'm up to next. Well, we've actually got a sunny day today. It's a bit cloudy, but it's dry, which is good, but still very windy and very cold. So now I've got all the timber cut that I need for the deck, probably some of the roof rafters as well, had a few extra bits there. So this is everything stockpiled so far. So I've got over here, these 2 right here, they're the big long 6 metres to go across the front. And then I've got 2x4s, more 2x4s. This is all of the decking. There's my 2 big corner posts there, those 177 by 177. And there's a heap more of the 100 by 100 in Blackwood, which will be part of the support beams underneath the deck. And then a lot more 2x4s down here too. So that's a lot of timber there. Easily several $100, maybe $1,000 worth of timber, I'm not really sure. It would be a lot of timber if you were to go and buy it. Anyway, it's all milled up and ready to go. So I haven't got much done this week because of the fact that it had been rainy a lot of the week. I had to do an overnighter down to Hobart as well. But I've got family coming to stay from the mainland, and they're going to be here all next week. So over the next couple of weeks should be some really interesting videos as we do a little bit of touring around the island, and then hopefully if the weather stays fine, I hope it does, because they're going to be camping on the block. we'll get stuck into some work around here too. So the next few episodes will hopefully be nice and interesting. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate that. A little short one, but next week should be great. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know I'm going to. Stay safe, take care. I'll see you guys next Friday. Thanks a lot. Cheers.